everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr from the Screen Protector. How you doing, guys? Get a parcel. What we're gonna fix today? The mystery box. Why I don't have something to open? I don't know what it is. It's a 1 terabyte hard drive, so it's a Windows installation. Who's ready for the Windows installation? Not me. Don't look at me. So way back we had a white laptop, and that laptop had a disk. So today we get a Western Digital Blue 1 terabyte. And it's time to cut it open. Okay. Voila. Remove before installing. Look. That's what's written on it. If must is a must. Okay. Okay, end of stupidity. Here's the old one. That's a copy. Power supply. And the place of surgery. A wrong one. So we need a proper one. Okay. Why they can't do laptops with a proper access? Unbelievable, you know, guys. Unbelievable. So there are few screws only. Yeah, it's few screws. But you know what? I'll finish it off. I'll come back once it's done. What's the point for you to watch me unscrewing screws? So which pill you wanna take? Red or blue? We've got option white as well. I don't remember which one is the right one. Let's try of this blue one, but it might be Xbox or PlayStation on it. It's booting up. Well, it's not. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's Ubuntu. So boot up from the Ubuntu. No. Is it a Windows? Because if it's not a Windows, then I need to install on this one. On the next one. No bootable device. I've got no idea what I have here. So probably it's either Xbox OS or a PlayStation OS. Guys, I'll prepare this one first, and then we can move on to the Windows install. Because I don't believe I've got on this. I really don't believe so. It's waste of only our time, and I don't want to waste our time, guys. I'll be right back with a proper Windows installer. So guys, I've got a good news. I've chosen a different port. Oh no, you can hear me, you can't see me. I need to move this camera. Something's wrong with it. Guys, I'll correct this camera and I'll be right back, because unfortunately when I moved it, it started to do what it done. I need to check what's wrong with my camera, but it is what it is. You can see that it's a Windows installation. Let's try again. Let's see. Here, Windows, English, United Kingdom. So keyboard, I'm always choosing, if it's British keyboard, United Kingdom extended. Okay, and then next. And now we can install now. Sorry for the light from the top. We can fix it, or we can't fix it. Wow. Okay, let's try to fix it. Okay, now we shouldn't have the light. Now it's waiting, yeah? So I'll pause it. Once it will put some new window, I will unpause it. So the next step with Windows installation is to accept the license and of course read it. Yes, guys, you should read what you're accepting, because if you just accept, then it's a problem. You might accept something which you don't want. So I'm choosing then the whole space, and I'm creating a new partition fully. That's our 1 terabyte doesn't show full 1 terabyte, so it is what it is. Okay, now you should choose the biggest partition to install on. Yes, you don't have to even click format. Windows will do whatever it needs to make it work, and it's stupid proof. Yes, so you shouldn't worry about anything else. Yes, you can format it, and to be true, proper procedure is to format the drive. That's the proper procedure, but as you see, I'm avoiding the proper procedure. And if you want to know why it's proper procedure to do it that way, you can Google it. For sure there is an answer to it, but I've got no idea. That's why when I've seen that there is no difference in performance of the Windows, I've noticed that what's the point? It's more clicking and more waiting. That's why, you know, I'd rather skip it. Okay guys, because it's doing, you know, like slowly, it's just 1%. Yes, here you can see it probably, but it is a 1%. So I don't want you to wait. It's 2%. You see 3-4%. It's quite quick on the SSD, and on NVMe even it's much quicker. The whole procedure is 10-15 minutes, let's say. Yes, or depend on the drive, how quick the drive is. Yes, maybe 15 to 20 minutes as well, but it's not really long. So you see it's already 11%, 12. So I'm pausing, and we will be back with the next step. It will probably restart. So guys, it did not restart it yet. It went from copying files, getting files, and installing. Now it's restarting. You can press restart now. Yes, you see how on time I was. So we can see that we can remove the pen drive now. Yes, it's not needed anymore. Okay, I've paid £5 for this pen drive. It's really, you know, like really cheap. Yes, at Asda was a promotion. Surprise, I didn't have to order it online to get it. I bought two actually, one, and then after a few days I've seen that more of them came, because the first time I was buying was the last one. Yeah, so then I went, and it turns out that there's one more. These pen drives lasting for years, so it's a good thing. Right now, getting devices ready. As you see, it's good to have these pen drives, because they are saving you a lot of hassle when you're of course doing these things. If you don't do it, or doing once per year, it's no point. Yeah, but when you do it like several per month, it's really useful. That's why I bought more of them, because I can have one for Windows, one for Xbox OS U1, and you know, if I don't have it, then it's a bit of a pickle. The least I've noticed I'm using for PlayStations. I've got less PlayStations than Xboxes. And Linux, I've got one Linux as well, and I can swap Linux Live OS with a PlayStation, because then I can have occasion to download newer live Ubuntu. Yes, so operating system from the how you call it, operating system from the pen drive. Yes, so live operating system. This is nice, especially when you've got something like a Raspberry Pi, or you've got some other device where you can test those new operating systems before deciding if you want to install it. Because my Linux here, this one, yes, you don't know, but okay, I can't show you the customer. I can show you the WhatsApp message. Okay, oh, that was actually my friend. So you see, I've got a desktop cube. Yes, and you know, I just love it. So it is, you know, it is different, and then it's wobbly. Look, wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I like those kind of things. As you see, I'm using in WhatsApp and VS Code on it, and Steam and Zoom, OBS Studio, which is running at the moment in recording. Yes, and other, you know, DaVinci and other stuff. So you know, it's good operating system, Kubuntu. Yeah, 40 gig of RAM and so on. Oh, it's getting still ready. You see, I'm chatting and still getting ready. So yeah, if somebody is telling you that Linux can do many things, well, they don't know what they're talking about, to be true. You can have many games on Linux as well. Depend, of course, if you want to put an effort and learn about the Proton. If you can't learn about the Proton, what it is, Steam Proton, then of course many of it will be a problem. Okay, yeah, I can have it here somehow. Oh. Good. So guys, once it will finish, yeah, I'll unpause and we can go back to what we were doing, installing Windows. Okay guys, the rest is what you know normally from the Windows setup. No.
Just pick the one you...
We don't want Cortana to speak to us. So this is just the general setup. Even if you don't know how to install the Windows, you know, this is what you've got when you buy the laptop. You want to no, skip. We don't want to add second keyboard. Just let's connect you to the network. No, I don't have internet, because if I would choose that continue with limited setup, then what's happening is, you see now who's going to use this computer. User, yes, some user. We don't know which user, just some user. Because then, of course, it's very memorable. If I type the password, believe me, it's really memorable. It's just capital Q. Security question number 1. The same. Whatever I'm choosing, it's a capital Q. Second question will be, guess what the answer will be. Yeah, probably you wouldn't have guessed. Yeah, you're no way you'll figure it out that it will be capital Q. Yeah, and guess, yes, the last one. Yes, free. Security question 3. Guess what the magic answer will be. Yes, exactly, that's capital Q. So you see, now just a moment and voila. Location. Well, I will choose for the customer the location, because I don't know if customer, excuse me, want it or not, and find my device as well, because I don't know if customer wanted or not. Send required. Well, I will send required only, because optional, I don't know what's in optional. I didn't read the privacy policy, etc., so I don't know. Now, improve inking and typing, no, I won't be using that, because customer don't have a touch screen. And get teller experience with diagnosis, no, tips will be more generic. It's more fun when you get more generic, because then when you when you buy something, it then giving you you know, adverts for the same thing still. So let Cortana help. No, not now. It can always be, Cortana can be always added, and when you add this for the customer who don't like the Cortana, then it's automatically something which they you know, like saying, oh, I don't like it and why it's there, you know, how to switch it off. No, better is switch it off, and then if somebody wants, then they can have it add later on. That's not a problem. Guys, I will wait once it will finish. Yes, we can go to the windows and see what we have. Okay, so we've got a Windows. You don't see everything. Here is a recycle bin at the top. So if you wouldn't have this icon here, which is Explorer, you can always click on the recycle bin. Yes, and now you can right click on the PC, for instance, and now you can manage it. So this is something which you really want to know, because this is making your life easier if you want to serve any computer. The manage section is a really important section. That's maybe later. And here you've got a disk management, and here you've got a device manager. So these two things are really important. As you see, this is a problem because you don't have so many things. And of course, you know, if you don't have them installed, then your operating system won't be as great as you want it to be. But fortunately, the Wi-Fi is connected, so we can connect it with the Wi-Fi. You know what the password is? The password is subscribe. So if you wouldn't mind to subscribe, then the password would fit. Yes? Subscribe. Yes? No? It doesn't matter, because it won't be long in this network anyway, so if you, even if it will be recognizable, it's okay. Once it's connected, we can go to the HP website and install drivers. Oh, look, subscribe maybe need to be capital letters, or subscribe and like. You see? Probably that's the case. Is it a subscribe and like? Yes, that was a subscribe, and you see, that's why, because you can't only subscribe, like counts as well. Okay, so now as we know it, now as we have it, now we can just get along with it. So we could either plug in the old hard drive download drivers from over there. That's one of the solutions. Now this will take us through a few steps because it's first time when we launching it, so it's complete setup. You see, continue without signing in, and etc. Okay, so let's go to the HP. Let's check if that website exists, .co.uk. I don't know if that a website exists, but let's risk it for a biscuit. Yeah. Oh, .com UK. That will do as well. Now there is a tool, I think, on the website of the HP, so we can try this tool, or we can just follow the model. Yes, so we can computing, support by product. Okay, and let's see what we've got. Thinking download drivers, that's on our left side. Don't want Windows 11 here. We don't know how much RAM this laptop has, and it will ask us for a Windows 11. No way. No. Okay, can we get, oh, here's, you see, that's a let HP detect your product. If you pick this one, it will get you a if you aren't seeing any pop-ups, click here. Yes, so if you wouldn't see it, by choosing this, start download. Now it's downloading, and now it should show here. Yes, once it's downloaded, because that's just 6.1 megabyte in this version, so it's not a problem. You can click on it, and once it's installed, it should open it. Okay, yes. Okay, so let's open it. Still not. Open file. I did click on it, believe me. Okay, let's find it in the folder. Okay, and that's, it's still white. If it's white, you have to wait, because that means it's still thinking. Yes, so now when it's colorful, now you can click on it, because now it's properly fully downloaded. Yes, so if you click too many times, as probably I did, then you might end up opening it several times and delaying even the whole process of the installation. Come on! Yay! Now it asks us, so we need to, of course, say yes. And the support framework, okay, yes. How many times? Oh, okay, we need to unfortunately click those yeses, because that was me, which, you know, which I've caused the problem. Telling you, I'm sometimes so smart and sometimes I'm so not. I agree, so no, I don't like the HP support assistance, because that's service which customer didn't ask me to do it. That's why I won't do it. Now it's copying your files. If you would choose it, you would have more steps, of course, yes? So watch out, read what you're doing, not just do it because you can. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. People are waiting here, yo, yo, yo. Okay, I'll pause it and we will be back soon, once it will finish. And you can hit the like button if you don't mind. Oh look, it's finished, so I should not pause it then. Wow, it's already done something because it's too bright. I don't wanna, no, no, no. Okay, so let's go back to this website. Let's press the continue. Okay, always allow and open. You see, in this way it will auto detect what laptop do we have and then initiate. Yes, we want to initiate the product detection. Okay, and now we just should wait and see. So I didn't have to even pause to be true, so it's fine. Okay guys, because it's 22 minutes of the recording, let's make it in no more than half an hour. Now, once it will detect, okay, we will download all the drivers needed, just to be on the safe side. Especially when you use newer type of games, they need newest drivers, especially for the graphic card. If you don't have the newest drivers, believe me, you see, that's the model here. I know it's too bright, I know guys, so let me function, where's the light, here is a light. See, and it doesn't work. Oh, it's just working without the, okay, that's fine, sorry. So we've got this notebook. Okay, then identify your Windows OS, that's Windows 10, 64-bit, voila, and submit. Now we can check the drivers, download and install everything what it will be downloaded, and that's us. That's guys everything. So I can go through one process because that's 23 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, that's fine. And then after the first one, I won't be taking you through the next one and next one. I got this rule that I'm trying to not you know, detect my drivers. I'm trying not to restart too many times. That's mean I'm installing, you know, all the drivers probably. This website is about to initiate a product detection again, you know, the same pop-up we had before, but this time not for the product but for the drivers. Okay, so it's see, start download. Okay, please wait while we find the drivers. Close, because we don't want this one. Detection was successful. Okay, all the drivers. So it's not, you know, it's not the bestest tool, but to be true, you know, it's not that bad as well, yes? So I want to know all the drivers. BIOS we won't be diagnosing, we won't be doing. Audio we've got chipset, yes. We've got Intel. So that's the problem. If you don't know which one, yes, you need to just Google. And that's the problem. You shouldn't, you shouldn't install blindly, yes. And when you see the higher release, like 145 here, for instance, you should always go for the highest stable, yes. So when there is a revision this, and you can have revision bigger, then you should always go for the next one. I won't be showing you that one. We've got what do we need the most? Do we have a display adapter? Intel. Okay, so what we need is pretty much chipset, yes. Installation utility drive, install chipset. Okay, so revision 144, 145, revision this one, yes. And then we can download this one, and then Intel Dynamic Platform Framework Client Driver. Okay, so the same thing, but here is I would leave it to the very end and choose only the chipset, because it's some names which we don't know, like what it is, thermal framework client driver, or thermal framework client driver Braswell, or MEI, yes, Intel Management Engine Interface, yes. We're not sure. We need to make a small research before installing those things. A graphic keyboard, driver network, firmware, software. So let us only download this for now, and let us install this one, and then you need to go and check everything. Open, and then you need to go and check everything. If you want, then of course you will miss some of those devices, they won't be installed. See, that's downloading. And that's support assist. I know that one of the companies, I don't know which one it was, maybe HP. If you would choose that support assistant, then maybe it would allow you to automatically install the drivers, but I don't remember which company it is. I prefer to choose it manually because I want to know what I've installed, yes. I don't want to see it. I accept again, well, like I would have any choice. And then when it's done completely, everything, you will have all of those disappear. If you can't find something here, and you did, then what this means is that, see, next, accept, install, and sometimes it will ask for the restart. So then I want to continue with the rest, and when I continue with all of them, then I can go back, close everything, restart it, and then see after the restart how many of those items are here I have, and then decide what I want to do, yes, if I want to omit something or maybe do it. Oh, you see, it's already only 5, so it's nice. So one less to worry about. PCA data acquisition signal processing controller, yes, so probably those those extra drivers which are over there. Download more drivers, yes. So those more drivers we need to download, but as I said, I won't be going, guys, through the details because every laptop is different. So what I wanted to show you was only how to install Windows, yes, how to mount the drive inside, how to install the Windows, and how to start installing the drivers. Each company, Lenovo, will have their website, yes, and then you will end up with installing everything what you should install, and then you will end up still with some question marks over there, or sometimes exclamation marks, that some driver is not existing. So you need to Google exactly, like laptop brand, HP, and then you need to put that what you have. Like if it's an unknown device, then you should put unknown device in the device manager, and then brand, yes, in the Google, and then you will find what it is, yes, and then you will install it. And that's it, guys. Half an hour video, hopefully pumped up with a good information. If so, give us a like button. Here's likes to those who've done it. And guys, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. If possible, let's fix them all. Take care. Bye bye.